Yahweh Shemel Shah, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah.
Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I begin, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashum, Yahweh Shah Ba'ashum, Rakah Kadash, double honors to the apostles and elders. A great most, so much respect to you brothers out there. It's preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Tabernacle, David, hopeful elect, and the speckled bird, the one says shalom. So I just want to get into the damn bug out that came by the camp last week. You know, he had several offenses, several strikes against him, showing that he was not a man of the Lord. You know, that pretty much he came up to the camp to be condemned. You know, a man's goings of the Lord. He's thinking that he was called by the Lord. No, the Lord, you know, not to put ourselves on the pedestal or anything, but the men of the Lord that's out there on the highways and byways are set up to teach you, give you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, through these scriptures. Not that I feel this, well, I think this. All right, so I'm gonna go through some of the several offenses. You know, if you haven't watched the video or not at camp, you know, the several offenses and strikes, I should say, that that's against him. So pretty much, he had no Bible, wasn't taking no notes. Typical Christian, no Bible, no taking notes, just quoting scriptures or just saying scriptures. You know, breaking down the scriptures wrong. All right. He also said the mark of the beast is a cell phone. He didn't know the Lord's name. He was thinking that the Lord was telling him to go to Israel. All right. And he was also saying that we can pray in public. And he came up here trying to teach us. All right. Those are the several strikes that are against him. Okay. Clearly showing you that he's a bug out nigga, man. A clown ass nigga, I should say. All right, because through these scriptures, we understand that dude is wrong. You know, it's very, very evil, easy to cut. And the dude was just hard-headed. You know, that I feel what my heart's telling me. You know, he didn't want to listen. You know, because when we was out there preaching, you know, I would bring out the scriptures. And I wasn't even trying to cut the dude, man. I was just up. We are up there for edification's sake, man, to warn our people and to edify them. Now, if Jake want to come out with the bugged out doctrine, all right, then you may get cut through the scriptures, okay? Through the scriptures, but this Jake, this particular Jake, was not hearing it, man. You know, and there was also a woman that came up. I ain't gonna get on her too hard. You know, she just pretty much ran her mouth too much. And you know, same with him, you know, we would bring out the scriptures and it go through one ear, not the other, and should go on a tangent that didn't even pertain to the scriptures or something like that. Or she said, the Lord will lead you to glory. Well, she was like, you know, I was in a Baptist church and now I'm in a Pentecostal church. And man, Jake is just bugged out here, man. Anyways, I'm gonna get some scriptures. I don't want this too long, but hey, it's all in the spirit. I'm gonna go to Ezekiel. Excuse me. I'm gonna go to Ezekiel 3 and verse 7. But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-headed. So the house of Israel is not giving the Lord his just due, his just praise, and they're hard-headed. They stiff-necked. Okay? Because you read them the scriptures, and they don't want to hear it. Behold, I made thy face strong against their face, and thy forehead strong against their foreheads. All right? Because you're supposed to be out there bold. All right? The righteous is supposed to be bold as lions. All right, through this wisdom, knowledge, understanding through these scriptures, you understand that you are not going to be confounded. Okay, And that that Jake was getting cut by the scriptures, and I wasn't even trying to cut him by the scriptures, but hey, the several strikes that I noted earlier, just goes to show you that he didn't understand this word. He let a gospel song that came on the radio lead him to believe that the Lord was telling him to go to Jerusalem now in this generation. Okay, you look at Jerusalem, what's happening over there? Okay, you cannot buy or sell for the most part if you don't have the vaccination. All right. But Jake is through. Over there is barren. They got Tel Aviv. They doing all types of wickedness. All right, Pink City over there. That's what I should have said, Pink City. All right. And he's thinking that in this lifetime, the Lord is telling him that he got to go to Israel. With us through these scriptures, we understand. Okay, we understand that the elect is going to get beamed up, and then we're going to go into Israel. All right, but before that, the Lord got to destroy Babylon the Great, which is America, and Israel. Israel got to be cleansed of them damn heathens. All right, that's why the Lord is gathering all these other nations in the valley of Yehoshaphat. All right, valley of judgment for all these nations to be judged. And we were saying in that camp, hey, if you end up flying over there, hey, you may get a nuke dropped up on you, man. You might not even make it, or if you do, the Lord just pretty much led you to your death, because you didn't want to hearken unto what we were saying, which is through the scriptures. Through the scriptures, he wanted to go by, well, this is how I feel. This is Jeremiah 17:9. All right. The heart is deceitfully above all things. It is desperately wicked. Who can know it? All right. The heart is wicked. And he's following after his heart. Oh, well, I believe the mark of the beast is the cell phone. That's what he said. I believe the mark of the beast is a cell phone. Like, nigga, you are so bugged out. When you have the understanding of these scriptures, you understand that the mark of the beast, hey, it's a choice. All right, the Lord is giving you a choice to take this mark of the beast or not. All right, to be a slave unto Esau, Edom, or to be a slave unto Yahweh Shemel. Who is going to be your ruler? Who's going to be your king? Okay? Hey, I choose Yahweh Shemel, and I pray to Yahweh Shemel that he keeps that spirit upon me throughout these end days, man. All right, Jake like that, man, he's going to end up cursing his power, man. He thinking that, oh, man, it's a cell phone. It's already, no, nigga. I don't understand. He came up there trying to teach us. Matter of fact, this is Jeremiah 3. Jeremiah 3, verse 15. And I'll give you pastors according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. All right, the Lord has real pastors to feed the flock of Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, not to put ourselves on a pedestal, but the Lord set up men to go out there and teach you, give you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, not for you to scoff at it. You scoff at it, well, pretty much that Jake pretty much condemned himself. Matter of fact, this is Isaiah 30 and 20. Isaiah 30 and 20. And though the Lord will give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thy eyes shall see thy teachers. You see? Our eyes saw our teachers, man. Where the teachers going to be at? At the highways and byways preaching his word. And if you haven't met them in person, you're going to see them on the internet. All right? And thy ears shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right hand, when you turn to the left. All right, the elect is going to listen to these words, and they're going to be like, oh, man, that's right, man. That's right. Yeah, we are the Israelites. Due to knowledge that he was an Israelite, but knowing that you're an Israelite ain't going to cut it, man. You got to keep the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability. All right. Know the name of the Lord. Praise the name of the Lord. Because Jake didn't even know the name of the Lord. He's talking about the name of the Lord is Jehovah. But yeah, he's trying to come up there and teach us. Name of the Lord is Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Yahweh being the Father, Yahushua being the Son. Ba'ashim meaning in the name. Okay, but he didn't want to listen to that, man. He didn't want to listen to that. Matter of fact, this is let's see what I want to get. Proverbs 28 and 9. Let's get that. It's Proverbs 28 and 9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination. All right. So we will bring out the scriptures about that you're not supposed to pray in public. Dude was like, oh man, let's all hold hands and let's all get into prayer. Hell no, man. That's going against the scriptures. That's going against the law, man. All right. So you coming together, praying in public. Oh, he's also said, I healed somebody. Lord, boy, you ain't done no such thing, man. All right. So like I said, man, we was out there preaching the word. He turned his ear from hearing the scriptures. He didn't want to hear nothing of that. So his prayer is going to be abomination. All right, this is Matthew 6 and 6. But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet. When thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father, which is in secret. And thy Father, which seeth in secret, shall reward thee openly. All right, he didn't want to hear this scripture, man. He want to make all types of excuses. Well, this and that. No, nigga, what did the scripture say? All right. But he didn't want to hear that. It cut him so bad, man. You know. What else I asked on? Like you out there on the highways and byways? No, man, I'm just called by the Lord. No, you called by the Lord to eat a nuclear missile. That's what you called. All right. Because you pretty much just condemned yourself, man. Just condemn yourself. Matter of fact, let's get some more scriptures. This is let me see, Philippians. Let me get that. It's Philippians 1 and 17. But the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel. We're set for defense of the gospel. Are you out there breaking down the scriptures wrong? Or are you out there saying that you can pray in public? Well, we're set up as a defense for the gospel. Okay, telling you that you was going off. All right, we are a reprover unto our people. All right, we are the judges. Whether you can see that or not. Okay, Jake can't handle that. You know, we're out there to judge. You know, if we not out there to judge each other, man, the wrath and the judgment of the Lord, he coming with that fire, man. So he sent out the apostles and elders, you know, real teachers to warn you before the mass judgment goes out. Okay? But Jake don't want to hear that. This is because Jake wasn't even doing this. This is 2 Timothy. Let me get that. This is 2 Timothy 4 and verse 2. Preach the word, be instant, in season, out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. That's what you're supposed to do, man. All right. He's talking about, man, I'm just called by the Lord. Well, the man of the Lord is gonna be out there in the highways and byways, in season and out of season. All right, reproving our people. But he couldn't take the reproof. He couldn't take the rebuke, Salaki. All right. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. All right. And they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned into fables. And that's what they do was turn into fables. Believe in whatever he want to believe. Oh, I'm called by the Lord. Oh, a gospel song told me to fly to Israel. All right. Oh, you know, this dude was bugged out, man. This is verse 5. But watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry. That's what we're called to do, to make full proof of this ministry. And you ain't making full proof of the ministry. You didn't even know the name of the Lord. You didn't even know that you ain't supposed to pray in public, but yet you're trying to teach us. All right, this is milk scriptures. This is 2 Timothy 3, verse 16. All scripture is given by inspiration and power, and is profitable for doctrine, for the reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. You see that? That the man of power may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works. All right, was that dude perfect? Was he thoroughly furnished? All right. He couldn't take the correction. He couldn't take the reproof. Okay. So thus, hey, he going to take that correction from Yahweh Shah, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, right? The Lord send them plagues upon him to destroy them, while the Lord send them nuclear missiles, right? And dude is going to dwell in torments because he rejected this word. All right. Matter of fact, I'm going to get this. This is Jeremiah. All right, because the Lord is the one that's going to lead us into Israel. Okay? Not yourself. You go to Israel now, man, you just waiting to eat a nuclear missile. Jeremiah 23 and verse 3, and I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries, whether I have driven them, and I will bring them again into their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase, and I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them. They shall fear no more, nor be dismayed, neither shall they be lacking, saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You see that? And behold, the days come, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, will raise unto David a righteous branch, a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. All right, this is all going to happen, man. The Lord's going to gather his elect from the four corners of the earth, that remnant. All right, because the Lord only needs a remnant. All right, and we're going to be in the kingdom of heaven. We're going to be the new judges. All right, this righteousness is going to prosper in this earth. In his days, Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. All right, you go into Israel now. You're not going to dwell safely, man. All right, you still under the curses, Jake. Jake trying to fly away from the curses. No, they don't work that way. And this is name whereby he shall be called Yahweh, our righteousness. And therefore, behold, the day is come, saith Yahweh, that they shall no more say, the Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord Yahweh Shall liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country, and from all the countries where they have driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land. You see that? So this is pretty much the new Passover that we're going to have in the kingdom of heaven. Okay? This is the Lord bringing us into the land. You know, if he would have stayed, if he would have took notes and actually humbled himself and listened, or he would understand, you know, to get to Israel, all right, you got to get beamed up in the chariot. All right, you go to Israel now, you just waiting to eat a nuclear missile. Okay, because that land got to be cleansed. That land is barren because the real people of the Lord are not living there. All right, so I'm gonna get this last scripture right here. Lord willing, it's edifying. This is let's go to Matthew 7. Matthew 7 and verse 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. All right. So the Lord, say he did pick up the name of Yahweh Shah, but he didn't do what the Lord told him to do. Or he just called on the name of Jehovah, Jesus, whatever. All right. He's not going to make it into the kingdom of heaven. Why? Because he's not doing what Yahweh Shah told him to do. Okay, he's thinking that he can pray in public, man. Pray in public. Oh man, let's all gather hands and let's pray. Let's have a prayer like you something. Lord ain't dealing with you, bruh. Lord sent you up there to get reproved. You were supposed to humble yourself. Not saying that we somebody, man, but the Lord set up real men to go out there and teach His word. Lord set us up to teach you, to get reproved. All right, and you were supposed to take heed to the doctrine. Start listening and learning. Get built up. Be apt to teach. But He didn't want that, man. He's just wise in His own eyes. All right, and He's going to be destroyed. Many will say unto me in that day, Yahweh, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils? And in thy name done wonderful works? This sounds just like this dude out there, man. You know, I met this old lady and I healed her. Well, guess what's going to happen? Verse 23. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye work of iniquity. Work of iniquity. All right, so that's what's going to happen, man. You're going to be cut asunder. Lord going to blast you away, man. You know why? Because you didn't do the will of the Yahweh Shah, man. You wanted to go about doing your own thing, man, resisting the Holy Spirit. So that's pretty much it, man. Lord willing, this is edifying. Until next time, shalom.